Yo, what is going on YouTube? Omega B here with you. And so, I've been working on a little something here. It's a little bit of a pet project that I thought would be really fun to come up with. Trying to make it work and whatnot. So, yeah. Uh, if you've seen some of my other videos, you know I'm a pretty big Yu-Gi-Oh fan, and I've always been kind of bummed out that there's not an actual league format like there is for Pokemon for Yu-Gi-Oh online. At least not that I've been able to find that's actually massively popular. I know there's mini tournaments and stuff, but those aren't really that fun and interactive with people. So I decided I would try to actually come up with my own little league type thing. And the result here is something that I call the YBA, the Yu-Gi-Oh Battle Arena. Excuse me while I take a drink really quick. I promise it's not beer. Who am I kidding? I'm an adult. Yo, what is going on YouTube? Omega B here with you, and today I'm bringing you a really exciting announcement that I've made. I have been working on a little side project for myself for quite some time now, and it's taken a little bit of effort to actually get it figured out what we're gonna do and whatnot. But yeah, if you know me at all, you know that I'm a pretty big Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I have an unholy amount of money spent on this game, and yeah, it's a little ridiculous, but so far I've been a little disappointed with how the games are actually played for the DS computer games. There's not really much story to them, so there's not as much of a chance to get into them as there is with Pokemon games, per se, that you're running your own character through the story. So with the games being kind of lackluster, it's kind of hard to bring Yu-Gi-Oh content to a channel um, that's not being done by everyone that plays Yu-Gi-Oh. Pack openings, live duels, online duels, replays, deck builds. Literally everyone that has Yu-Gi-Oh on their channel has all that stuff. So I want to try to bring something a little different. As you've seen in probably some of my other videos, I compete in Pokemon leagues for a couple different leagues, and it's really fun to do that stuff with Pokemon because there's just a variety to it. There's just a lot of things that you just don't normally see when you're playing online battles and stuff with the regular games, and it brings a whole new element to the game, which makes it a lot of fun. So with this, I decided I wanted to try to make something for Yu-Gi-Oh that was similar. Um, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a little harder than I thought to make up something like this, but the result of this is I did go ahead and start a league this time around. I decided to call it the YBA for the Yu-Gi-Oh Battle Arena. It's a trial league type of thing. I'm not 100% sure if it'll actually work or not, but luckily I'm looking for hopefully around 8 people for this first season, just to kind of give it a go around. The basics of how the season will go is it will be a round robin tournament type thing. Everyone will play everyone one time, and then there will be playoffs with the top 4 people going into the playoffs and so on. So I feel like that's a pretty fair format, especially for this type of game where you can have the luck of the draw one day and win out super easy when you've lost every other game. So I don't feel this way it's a more fair. It's fair for everyone that's competing in this sense. Then the second part of this is I know that a lot of people that were interested in this haven't really played Yu-Gi-Oh competitively that much, so I decided that to make things a little more fair, we're gonna, at least for this first season, it's gonna be based off a pack opening simulator. So I'm gonna go to that right now here on the screen. This nifty little website here is actually really helpful for this. It has every single pack that's out there. You can see Goes all the Astral packs, the War of the Giant packs, Battle packs. Yeah, it has just about every single pack that's ever come out, I believe. There might be one missing. I don't know if the newest pack that just came out a couple days ago is here or not, but from what I've seen, they update it pretty often, so it's a really reliable thing to do, especially for what I want to do with this. So yeah, this is, yeah, you can see on here that there's almost every single pack. The premium gold packs are here, so yeah, I think this is probably gonna be the fairest way to do it. The Basically everyone is gonna open enough packs to create an actual deck. So say for instance, I wanted to create a Necros deck. I would open a Secret Forces pack if it decides to load. Sorry, my internet's being a little weird lately, but let's wait for it to load. Alright, so you can see here, it's saying opening the pack. And here it tells you what you've pulled this time around. So yeah, it can range on what you pull. It's not always gonna pull secret rares and super rares, secret rares, ultra rares. It is a completely random pack opening, so as you'll see this next time around, it will hopefully it works out and pulls what should be pulled on here. But yeah, okay, so yep, we pulled. Wait, I think the pack I chose is all super rares and secret rares, so this might not be the best pack to open in this case, but let's open a new. Okay, so we'll go with just a normal pack that's not one of the special packs. I forgot that Secret Forces is one of those special packs, but we'll open this new Challengers pack, even though we're not playing Pendulums this time around. Again, I just want it to be a little more fair for people, and Pendulums kind of break the game for a lot of people, makes it not a lot of fun if you're not comfortable facing them. So I decided just to X them out for this time around. But yeah, you can see on here, you pulled all commons this time around, and the one rare. So it fits to what the packs are actually like. So back when the new challengers came out, it was still that you got at least one rare per pack, but there wasn't a super rare guaranteed. So if you open the special packs where it's all super or secret rares, then you're obviously going to pull all supers and secret rares. But yeah, all the competitors will be able to open. Crap, how much did I say it was? I think it's 20 packs that I decided on to start it off. So that would be, yeah, I think it's 20 packs, and then it's a point system. Basically, if you win your duels that week, you get 3 points. If you lost that week, you get 1 point. And each pack costs a certain amount of points so that you can open it. So this way, even if you lose, you still have a chance of opening a pack and potentially pulling something out that you might need. With that being said, sometimes you might just need one more card for a deck that you're working on currently in the season, and you know you've opened a couple packs trying to get that. Well, I also included this just, again, I want this season to be fun for everyone, so if you're missing one card, I don't want it to be you miss that card for the entire season and you can't win because you're missing that one key card. Well, I decided that with the same points, you can use a certain amount to actually buy that one card. Now, it does, again, this is really just taking it off from, it's more beneficial to open the packs because you can get more things that you might not have thought you needed, but if you open something else, then or if you just really need that one card, then you can open that and get that one card for yourself. But yeah, that's how the pack openings are going to work basically. The amount of packs that people can open might change. I haven't decided that yet, to be honest. I'll put it to a vote, probably more than likely, to see how much packs people actually want to open. And yeah, and if people really want to play Pendulums, then I am going to let them. I'm not going to just say no. Sorry, I'm an adult and it's been a long week. I needed a beer. But yeah, moving on. Duels are going to be held in Dueling Nexus. Now, the reason I chose Dueling Nexus is because they have now the reason I chose Dueling Nexus is because they stated that they're probably going to keep the old format for dueling once Link Summoning comes out, which, if you hadn't heard about, it's going to completely change how the game is played, basically. So it might be beneficial to have a website that you can actually use to play in the old format. So, for example, here I'm going into the screen right now. So I don't really care about this duel right now. I'm just basically showing you how the layout is right now. Actually, I kind of want to play this now, but so I'm actually gonna play this match out while I keep talking. So basically, with Link Summoning coming out, there's gonna be 2 new zones, and alright, back to this. So, where was I? Yeah, each match is going to be best 2 out of 3, just the same as in tournament rules. Each player will have access to their side deck in between matches. This is just to allow a little bit of fairness. Sometimes you need that one card that might be able to help you with your opponent. Sometimes you might not. Again, players don't necessarily have to disclose their decks. All their cards will be listed on their page of what they have in case people want to make trades for cards, which I forgot to mention is a thing here. So it does benefit you to open packs in case you want to have something to trade with other people. But that's just my own opinion on it. I prefer opening packs rather than going after one card unless it's an absolute necessity for the deck. But yeah, Dueling Nexus is going to be the platform of choice. For this season, at least, uploads will not be required. Basically because, again, it's a complete test season. I'm not even sure if this will actually work out the way I am hoping it does. But hopefully it does, which means that I can continue on to next season and probably make it a little more competitive, especially if the people coming back are feeling more comfortable with it. But yeah, this is exactly this kind of hoping that I can get some more entertaining Yu-Gi-Oh content into the channel. I know that some of the people are also interested in uploading. I've talked to, so it's up to them really if they want to upload or not. I'm personally going to, because I want to have more content on here for you guys. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Just a quick announcement on the YBA, what it is, how it's going to be, and hopefully you'll start seeing it on here soon. Cheers.